Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We made it to the middle of the week.
Made it to the middle of the week. Sorry, this is a little bit later than normal. We normally do these at 8:15, but I saw a car accident in front of me this morning.
Yeah.
So it's still slippery out there.
Just goes to show it is very slick out there. No matter what kind of car you have, ice does not discriminate, as Jack and I were just talking about it. It doesn't matter what you are driving, you still need to take it slow, especially heading towards intersections. This morning, in fact, I have a Jeep and I slid right through a stop sign. So, I mean, luckily that was at about 3:30 this morning here, so there was no traffic on the roadways when I was out and about, but that still could be an issue for all of you. So just be aware, now that more traffic is out and about, you need to definitely take it slow, brake well ahead of time so you don't end up like that accident, Jack, you saw, or sliding through the intersections, right?
That's the thing, is that you know, not to put them on blast, but a lot of times it's these pickup truck and SUV drivers, because they think they've got the four-wheel drive will stop them, but it actually has nothing to do with that at all. It doesn't matter if you've got a little compact car or you got a big monster Suburban or anything like that. If you've got no traction because there's ice, the same thing's gonna happen no matter what. So you gotta approach these intersections slow. We got a number of little problems out there. Number one, everything's been plowed, but now that the temperatures are still so cold, and you've got now the rush hour traffic, the exhaust from the rush hour traffic is now freezing back onto the top of the little bit of some snow that remains on the road, and that's just icing it up. So again, it doesn't matter what you drive, you just gotta go slow still, even though it's not snowing right now. Right,
we still have that thin layer of both snow and underneath is that ice, so you may not see the slick spots, but they are there for sure, definitely.
So rant over, and
done with the rant.
We got some cool pictures that got sent in to us because of all the snow. I mean, we talked about the road conditions and everything yesterday, but it's nice to see the positive side of the snow as well, with people having fun in it.
People definitely enjoying themselves, trying to embrace everything, and while still having fun here. I showed this all morning on the morning show here, but this is Autumn from Southwest Champaign, the dancing unicorn here, just kind of blowing the snow out and about. Got the dance moves. She is enjoying herself while trying not to get sucked away with that costume on there. Very fun. Thank you so much for sending that in. That's one of my favorite ones that was sent in from yesterday. But we also have a few cool photos from yesterday as well. We found Nemo. This is from Heather Manship in Bondville. Her mom was out and built this sculpture of Finding Nemo. Orange, the black coloring, was able to make that big sculpture there.
Oh my gosh, Nemo swimming out to sea.
In central Illinois.
He's here.
He's here. Another very cool photo, or video, I should say. This is from Ginger Martin. This is her son, Steven. You know, if you don't have a pool, that's all right. You can dive into the snow.
Oh, man. It's a snow trust fall.
Snow trust fall for real. Oh, would you do that, Jack?
I would do it,
Yeah, I would too. I would too, especially with the snow drifts. There's some deep spots right now.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a pretty cool video as well. Thank you again, Ginger, for sending that one in. And many of you probably can relate to this photo here. This is from Morgan Clark of Mansfield. Look at that tiny little sliver of yellow. Jeez. That is actually a car.
Oh my gosh.
Underneath all of the snow drifts. So I'm sure most of you guys can relate. I had to shovel my car out yesterday morning. Some of you maybe had to do the same, or maybe your car was just as buried as Morgan's car there.
Yeah, especially if you live in the more rural areas, those drifts are massive.
Massive. I was honestly surprised, but you know, it just goes to show the winds can really blow away all of that snow there. And this is also a great photo. Of course, you all know I love my pets.
Perfect segue right here.
Yes, it is. Nice. I'm going to show you the dog walking forecast in just a second, but this is from Amy from Urbana, Illinois. We got lots of pet photos sent in of dogs enjoying their time out in the snow, but it looks like this one is more of a polar bear after coming out from the snow, has the snow and ice kind of attached to his whiskers, all the hair there.
They love the snow.
They love the snow. Even my little dog Mako, she's so small. She's only 8 pounds. She was kind of buried in it, but she just loves it.
They just love it.
They just love it. It's so funny. But let me go ahead and segue that now into our dog walking forecast. All right, so this is a dog again who really loves the snow here. Let me get this loaded up. But experts are saying with these bitterly cold temperatures, if you are outside for 15 to 20 minutes with bare skin, you can in fact get frostbite. So that is not out of the question today. Of course, limit your exposure outdoors, not only for yourself, but the dogs can also feel these bitterly cold temperatures on their paws, all of that. But this is Miko, courtesy of Angie, close to my dog Mako's name. So I specifically liked this dog. But Miko was out catching some of the snow in her mouth. How cute is that?
So cute. Yeah, we got a lot of dog pictures.
We got a lot.
We get, if you send a picture into the WCIA 3 weather app, through that, like, it gets into all of our emails, and so, like, oh, there's another dog, there's another dog.
Yes, I've got a lot, but keep sending them in. We love to feature them. But because of how cold it is, specifically during our morning hours, just really try to keep it very quick outside. You know, in and outs, maybe 2 to 5 minutes max. Of course, layer up. If you do have any jackets for those dogs, maybe even the socks or the booties for those dogs, that helps kind of protect their paws and their padding on their paws there as well. If you don't, definitely need to just wipe them away, because the chemicals that are out on the roadways right now, such as the salt, does affect them there. So keep that in mind. It is still excruciatingly cold outside. Jack, you just came from inside. It hurts still. It really hurts.
Yeah, so we got those cold temperatures out there, and so that's why she's saying just let them do their business, bring them right back in.
Right back in. Yeah.
We do have some warmer temperatures on the way. Unfortunately, though, if you're done with the snow, you may not exactly like this forecast, but it's not that bad. We'll show that here right now. We do have another little system coming in here from the southwest today, and this model actually did a very bad job of showing that one.
Yeah, the GFS is probably best. Yeah. I was showing the GFS today. That's probably the most accurate one we're thinking as far as the models go.
Yeah. Let's see, this one. Yeah, here we go.
Or the her.
Yeah, so we got some light snow on the way. It's actually a bigger system currently in Missouri, but it's weakening as it gets into our area. But it still is expected to drop some light snow in our area throughout the later portions of our morning, going into the afternoon. And then we got a few more chances for some light snow on Thursday. So there may still actually be some minor accumulation today. We've got less than an inch in the white area, possibly 1 to 2 inches in the teal zone down there. It just really depends on how quickly this system falls apart as it gets here. So here is Storm Tracker, and you've got the snow already coming into the St. Louis area. The thing is, though, it looks like we've got snow all the way to Effingham, if not even farther past that. The thing is, though, is that we have a lot of very dry air in the atmosphere, and so while it may be snowing above us, it's not getting down to the ground just yet. So it'll, like I said, this thing is going to be falling apart as it moves through and gets closer to us, but it still is there. And so we'll have to just kind of watch out for that. These ones are kind of the surprise ones. Not necessarily surprising as in, oh, wow, we didn't see it coming, because we are talking about it right now. But the problem is going to be is like, all right, yesterday and the day before, Monday, you've been driving through multiple inches of snow on your way to work and to school and things like that. And so the grocery store. And now, like, oh, it's a little dusting to half of an inch, maybe even an inch. Like, I can do whatever I want to do, but the roads are already still in bad shape right now. So it's like, just because we're talking about a little bit of some snow doesn't make it any less slippery out there.
Just adds on, right? It just adds on to it. We've been mentioning the ice all morning long here. Any snow at all is just going to make it all that much worse on the roadways. Some slush even. So keep that in mind. It is going to freeze over even more with these cold temperatures. So you just need to just be aware out there, no matter where you're at. If you're on the interstates, I know interstates look a little better right now, but still, there's those areas you may not even see the ice.
Correct.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a mental thing. Obviously, it's like, you know, yes, you can, if you can drive through 8 inches of snow, you can drive through 1 inch of snow, but don't discount the 1 inch of snow, because it can be just as bad for the roads.
Oh, definitely. I saw lots of cars off the roadways yesterday. So, you know, hopefully that's not you today. Just prepare yourselves and watch out there.
Yep, just be still extra careful. And by the time we get to later on this week, I'll show that here really fast, and then we'll sign off.
We're talking about warmth. I'm so excited.
We got 30s.
Woo!
Maybe even a 40 by the middle of next week.
Oh my gosh, you'd think it'd be summer.
Yeah, so so rejoice. The warmer temperatures are on the way, but we still have to get through a couple cold days here. So we're gonna prepare for the 9 o'clock show, and they're gonna do their cut in here in a little bit. So we'll sign off. thank you everybody for watching, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, we'll see you then. Be safe out there today. Stay warm. Try to stay inside if you can.
That's right. That's right. Bye.
Have a good one.